Larry Wheels. It takes a lot of courage for someone like Larry Wheels, a renowned personality in the realm of bodybuilding, to open up about his struggle with addiction. Due to Larry's forthrightness, it is clear that anyone may be affected by addiction, regardless of their public portrayal or level of achievement in other domains of life. Acknowledging the issue is the first step towards recovery, and by sharing his story, he undoubtedly inspired others facing similar challenges to seek help and combat their addictions. Recovery is a process that often involves seeking professional assistance and the empathy of loved ones. Larry's decision to open up to his partner, Nicole Drinkwater, proved an important step in rebuilding his relationship. Larry bravely reveals a 3-year battle with a campsite addiction, admitting it jeopardized his future, strained his relationship, and resulted in a financial crisis as he spent even his last penny of savings on models and cam websites. He admits a delayed realization of his addiction. He recently stated that he is now 2 months clean. Facing the repercussions on his well-being and relationship, he emphasizes how important it is to place trust in loved ones who can help you get past challenges together. Dennis Newman. Dennis Newman was a bodybuilder well known in the bodybuilding community in the 1990s. In 1994, Newman achieved the prestigious Mr. USA title, cementing his status as a force to be reckoned with in the Iron Game. Featured prominently in the pages of renowned bodybuilding magazines, he was the epitome of strength and dedication. But just as his star was ascending, fate dealt him a cruel blow. Diagnosed with leukemia that same year, Newman faced the fight of his life. The battle against the disease saw him lose a staggering 45 pounds from his 250-pound frame during his recovery. Determined to reclaim his former glory, he embarked on a journey fueled by sheer determination and a relentless spirit. In his quest to regain his competitive edge, Newman turned to extreme measures, resorting to substances like testosterone cypionate, Sustanon, Anavar, Winstrol, and Parabolan. Despite the setbacks, his resilience knew no bounds. In 1998, he made a triumphant return to the IFBB Pro Circuit, but it was evident that he was not the same powerhouse who once struck fear into the hearts of his competitors. Placing 7th at the 98 Ironman, followed by an 18th spot at the 99 Toronto Pro and a 13th position at the 2000 Ironman, Newman's path to redemption was fraught with obstacles. As he gracefully bowed out at the age of 31, failing to crack the top 17 at the 2001 Night of Champions, it marked the end of an era in competitive bodybuilding for him. However, Newman's love for the sport never waned. In a heartwarming twist, he found solace and purpose in coaching fitness enthusiasts, sharing his wealth of knowledge and experience with the next generation. Though his competitive days may be behind him, his legacy as a true warrior of the Iron Game lives on, inspiring countless others to chase their dreams with unwavering resolve. Valdir Sagado. Valdir Sagado's journey from a scraggy, drug-addicted youth known as Skinny Dog to a muscle-obsessed bodybuilder is a tale of transformation marred by perilous decisions. He overcame his drug addiction and adopted a healthy lifestyle, yet he was drawn to the stimulant synthol in order to bulk up. Despite dire warnings of potential amputation, nerve damage, and muscle disfigurement 6 years ago, Sagado, a former construction worker, remained undeterred. He defied the odds, aspiring to attain a more substantial physique through risky injections. Sagado was susceptible to the allure of synthol because of his addictive nature and was unaware of the risks entailed. Synthol, composed primarily of oil, lidocaine, and alcohol, yields cosmetic results without enhancing strength. Its consequences include nerve damage, pulmonary embolism, arterial occlusion, heart attacks, and infectious complications. He continued this dangerous habit in spite of being warned that it may result in fatal repercussions. His narrative highlights the darker side of extreme aesthetics and body alteration, highlighting how important it is to make well-informed decisions. The physical attributes of Arnold Schwarzenegger and fiction figures like the Hulk served as motivation. He expressed his sense of entitlement at being referred to as the monster in society. The story of Sagado serves as an admonition about the dangers of chasing a distorted ideal. Defiant against medical advice, Sagado declares, "It's my decision to use it because I like to, because I want to." With audacity, Doug Frouchet. Doug Frouchet's life took a dark turn as he grappled with the problem of meth addiction. Once a promising and vibrant individual, he found himself entangled in the destructive web of substance abuse. Methamphetamine, notorious for its perpetually devastating influence on physical and mental health, played a haunting role in Doug's existence. Doug, similar to plenty of individuals who combat addiction, was given many warnings to get away from the detrimental cycle of meth addiction. The drug makes users predisposed to a series of adverse effects, ranging from extreme weight loss and dental decay to cognitive impairment and emotional anguish. It's possible that friends and medical professionals warned him about the unsafe route he was on and offered urgent counseling. The path to recovery is extremely difficult, since meth's addictive nature frequently causes users to lose perspective on the enormity of circumstances. In understanding Doug Frusci's struggle with meth addiction, it's crucial to recognize the complex interplay of personal decisions, societal factors, and the perpetual grip of substances that can turn a blossoming life into a battle for survival. Doug's tale is a sobering reminder of how severely we need help and easily available services to address the far-reaching impacts caused by substance abuse. Joey Swoll. Joey Swoll's courageous journey through addiction and recovery serves as a beacon of hope for his followers and the fitness community at large. He revealed the depths of his fight with opioid addiction in 2020 in a poignant confession. During that difficult time, he experienced discouragement and thoughts of self-harm in conjunction with taking drugs. Despite the difficulties, Swoll set out in 2021 to find atonement. He took a break from social media to focus on the difficult process of reclaiming both his physical and, more crucially, his emotional resilience. It was a year of self-discovery and healing, marking a decisive turning point in his life. The unexpected twist in his narrative unfolded when he revealed the lack of support from those he had considered close friends and relatives. Swoll's journey resonated deeply with his followers, inspiring them to rally behind him with persistent support. In 2022, Swoll not only triumphed over his addiction, but also achieved professional milestones. He changed the culture of the gym with over 7 million new followers by utilizing his platform to promote perseverance and positivism. With dedication to personal development, Joey Swoll's inspirational tale indicates that success and rehabilitation are achievable regardless of the addiction, hopelessness, and toxicity surrounding you. Callum Von Moger. Callum Von Moger, an Australian bodybuilder and past three-time Mr. Universe, voluntarily admitted himself into a rehabilitation facility after going through an ordeal. Von Moger recently entered a guilty plea to counts of possessing notorious drugs such as methamphetamine, testosterone, and cannabis. The 31-year-old's fall from a two-story building in May after his arrest left him with spine, face, and neck injuries, raising concerns among his devoted fanbase and loyal followers. Facing severe depression at the time, Von Moger took a brave step towards healing by entering rehab. Moger faced legal troubles when he was pulled over in Melbourne for driving an unregistered vehicle on January 31st. Observing his erratic behavior and dilated pupils, police found meth, testosterone, cannabis oil, and Viagra in his possession. Despite admitting to using testosterone for a decade, he claimed it was necessary for normalcy, using cannabis oil for relaxation, and using Viagra during competitions. He was subsequently arrested, marking a challenging chapter in his life. According to what the court heard, Von Moger was driven to put his life back together so he could visit his kid and girlfriend in the U.S. Magistrate Rosalind Porter was requested by Mr. Campili to absolve him of the allegations. The magistrate concurred, pointing to Von Moger's impeccable record of good behavior and complete lack of prior offenses. Rather, Von Moger was just directed to contribute $500 to the court fund. Richard Piana Eugene. Richard Piana was undoubtedly an influential figure in bodybuilding. His vibrant personality shone through a thriving YouTube channel, showcasing motivation, personal stories, workouts, and notable guest appearances. In 2014, bodybuilder Rich Piana openly discussed the side effects of his steroid use, acknowledging issues such as hair loss, gynecomastia, and signs of liver toxicity. Despite his personal challenges, Piana cautioned against steroid use, urging individuals to stay natural if given the choice. He emphasized the potential harm to one's body. Piana acknowledged that professional bodybuilders often felt compelled to use steroids to remain competitive at the highest levels. He candidly admitted to taking significant amounts of Serostim, a synthetic human growth hormone, during his national-level competitions. Piana's advice shed light on the complexities within the competitive bodybuilding realm. Piana's cause of death remains undisclosed, but a police report revealed the presence of 20 bottles of testosterone at his home during his collapse. Experts highlight the cumulative impact of long-term steroid use, linking it to cardiovascular issues and accelerated cognitive decline, even without visible symptoms. A recent study further supports these concerns.